You've never had real cider until you've had cider from the southwest of England. Scrumpy cider. 9% alcohol. Unpasteurized, uncarbonated, unfiltered, loopy juice. It's poured straight from the keg. It's cloudy with little lumps of apple, twig, and leaves in it. It's only really poured in half pints to save people from keeling over after drinking a couple of full pints of the stuff. It's that strong. It's good stuff. The only person I've ever known who ever drank pints of it was appropriately nicknamed Apples. Scrumpy cider was all he ever drank, unless he was really, really hungover, when he'd drink a couple of pints of Kronenberg just to set himself right, to get some balance, just so he felt normal again. Then he'd get straight back on the loopy juice. But he could hold it. He could function. He was a pro. He was a 60-something ex-boxer who drove lorries long distances for a living. He was a kind, gentle, mellow fella. He didn't really have much to say, but he laughed easily, a kind of squawking, rasping laugh, like a bird call or a cry for help. Apples was eternally faithful to his local pub, almost to a fault, which made sense to him, because apart from the corner shop where he went to buy his fags, and the bookies where he went to place the occasional fiver on a hot tip, he didn't go anywhere else. Naturally, a sense of ownership and pride is developed when one spends so much time in a particular place. One particular afternoon, a couple of local lads are kicking the pool table in frustration. Perhaps a ball or a coin is stuck. Apples looks up from his pint and then walks over to them and casually remarks that what they're doing is unnecessary. They look at him and mumble some casual words of abuse and dismiss him in a way typical of how youths treat old age pensioners. Apples smiles, takes off his glasses and puts them on the table, along with the cigarette which had been hanging from his lower lip. He headbutts the first one, who crumples to the floor in a heap. He takes a pool cue to the side of the head from the second one, who he laughs at before snatching the cue from his hand and flattening with a left hook. He puts the cue down, retrieves his glasses and his smoke, and walks back to the bar. He finishes his pint and then orders another one, apologising for the ruckus. Coming right up, Apples. This one's on the house.